So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. And it's Zanetti. Great chance! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross. Not the most accurate pass. Adriano. Could move up a gear here. Cafu. Threads one in. He has a look up. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Del Piero with the cross. Bergomi gets it away. Now it's Hullet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
19, Hazard. Coming on the field.
Adriano is herring after that one.
Number 23, Ibrahimovic.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself. Up towards the front line. Gets a good foot in there. Del Piero. Well timed, excellent interception. In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here. And this is Gnabry, and he's got his cross in. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Gnabry with... Oh, good climb! In he goes again! Hullet! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement, some play.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Arsenal cut, but tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vieira getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Out towards the flank. Some intricate... And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Into the channel. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. That's a pretty... And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Hullet. Hullet! And that's a good finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Substitution for Arsenal.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Gnabry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pele. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bergomi calmly anticipates. That's the end of the first 45.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And so the action is resumed. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. This might spell danger. Chance! Oh, good-looking ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Gnabry wants to run onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Karambur. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Played in by... Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
A probing pass. Now that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match
Karambur.
was 60,332.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that is a little undercooked. Shot a goal! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So now the difference is 3. And that should get the job done. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Stam. He's found a way past. Now the ball in. Terrific effort! He's kept it out just.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That is good alertness. Cafu. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
There they go, hunting again.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Tries to pass it through. And he's got away. And Seedorf! And Bronkhorst can clear it away. Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Now it's Gnabry. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And a shot! Just 5 minutes left. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Getting up there! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! And that is high. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Pele, there's the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. And he's quick to return it. Gnabry. And he whipped. Terrific effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely aimed pass. He's not got that quite right. No, he's just misjudged that one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked...
He's in one-on-one. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh, good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nearly, but not quite. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, played through for the wide man. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pato is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 15 minutes till half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. And here's Hullet. Nicely spread. And Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back where it came from. Can he finish? And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Messi. Quality ball. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that's been into... And that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Rijkaard.
The second period is on the way.
Edmilson. Coming on the field, number 22.
Hullet. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And it's Messi. Vieira. Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Oh no, this... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played back into the centre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Oh, shooting chance! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, no joy this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. Oh,
Roberto Baggio! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner given. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Canabri. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there, and it's Arda Güler. Cruyff gets into a good position. Vieira. Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cruyff. Strong running down that left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Pato. Roberto Baggio. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Pato! He doesn't look too happy with that. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's played forward, and it's Baggio. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. This is a promising build-up. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zanetti getting this one clear. And that is that. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd, a crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. We're up and running then.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. He's in a shapes to shoot! Off the post! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Stood up well to him there. Vieira running with intent. He can run onto that. That's the keeper's ball. Chance here to counter. Gullit. Still goalless at the moment. Luis Suarez. He's got away. And it's played in here. Cleared without hesitation. Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stam can get it clear. Spread it left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely aimed pass. Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez. Ambitious ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Over to the right flank. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Floated through. Schneider picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, off the bar! Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Stam. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And there's green grass ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely ball, and the shot! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chance, surely! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's a shade optimistic. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And the referee says that is that for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he was quick to react. De Jong, Van Bronckhorst promptly onto that, and that is that. De Jong. And it's Sneijder. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sneijder. Oh, this is a chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Sneijder can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Hullet. Gnabry wants to run on to... Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just about up to the hour now. Maldini eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hullet, always goal side. Oh, super Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Sneijder. And here's Gnabry. Zanetti. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zanetti cuts it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah. That's been slipped through. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, they can break here. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Bronckhorst goes back to front. O'Shea. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider is in a really good position out wide. That has been cut short. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Bergomi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And this is Luis Suarez. Stam gets over and intercepts. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider. And he was alert to it. Now, can they get it back? Closing in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's been hooked away. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he get on the end of this? And they're quick to get it back. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now is this the final assault? Oh, it's played into the area. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Pelé, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great.
And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that could set him on his way, and he's managed to get free. Bale. That's where it came from. Now it's Pele. Pull it, and the shot! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely aimed pass. Goes looking wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet carries the ball down the right. And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's beaten the last man. Pullet gets on his bike and on the move. Xavi Alonso. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Pele. That's been cut out, well played. Mohamed Salah. Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Pullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's given the time to pick a pass. And it's Vieira. O'Shea. O'Shea makes a dash for it. Messi. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's being urged to shoot. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
Terrific effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Salah cross, he leaps for it! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
certain, searing and imperious.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
Oh, good effort! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Good effort from distance. And the referee says that is that for the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Shea, and he's intervened well there. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pelé. Well, that's a real chance! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was to be only Luis Suarez! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. And the counter is on. Bale. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's come back out to him. It's in! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Liverpool leading now. He's through here. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Played out towards the right wing. Gnabry. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
He's rising!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort it.
Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. And that was struck with genuine force. Stam proves too strong. Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Stam gets it away. Played into the box. And he's taking no chances there. And the shot!
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 20. Messi.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Vieira. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 13.
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking...
It's Schneider! Schneider! They want to be quick to recover this. Ball's gone out of play. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Van Bronckhorst can clear it away. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul, and that's going to be a booking. Schneider looking to play it into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Salah! Barcelona are looking to break at pace. But that has not gone well.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Aimed beyond the defence. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's that. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. Šeško. Now there's a... Ahmad! Goal! Manchester United! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pellegrini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a searching pass. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Look at the space here. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United...
Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, played right into his path. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good ball! Pellegrini. Marlon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Matheus Cunha. Mbomo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dybala. Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Soulé. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Dybala. Pellegrini. Good ball, good take. Swings in across. And he knocks it clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Matheus Cunha. Svila breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Dybala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Šeško! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. That has not gone well. And here's Ahmad. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Dovbyk. Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Šeško. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. And here's Ahmad. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's an excellent interception. Oh, that should get the job done. Now he's running away. He's in, must be! He's having a shot! And that was very necessary. And it's made its way to him. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a pretty loose pass. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Magnificent from Matías Cunha! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Untouchable. And it's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Back on the way then. Oh, super ball. Corner number 2 then. Svila claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Matías Cunha. Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Some resolute defending there. Threads one in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Great chance! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that was asking for too much. Burmo. Casemiro. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Casemiro. Ahmad. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's found a way past. And the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Lovely feet. Oh, important interception. Pellegrini clears it away. Dovbik. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matheus Cunha, and he's certainly onside here. Shot, surely! No, got right underneath it.
Ahmad really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dybala, over to the right flank. Now it's Soulé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Burmo. Matheus Cunha. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a chance. Cristante. Tsimikas. Not the most accurate pass. Ahmad. Cunha, he is onto this. Pellegrini. Dybala. Now it's Soulé. Oh, delightful ball. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Cristante. Pellegrini. And it's Dybala.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Skims one in. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! And that has faded wide. Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Ahmad. Sheshko. Can he finish? Soulé. Dybala. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key character... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Lorenzo Pellegrini, does look every bit the Italian playmaker here, Peter. He's an incredible talent who was spotted at the age of 9, I believe, and he can really dictate any game these days with his telling passes and the imagination and vision he's actually got in his game. Look out for him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Soulé wants to run onto this. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's found the way past. There's the shot! And that has been cleared. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
A corner it is then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through, engages and forces him off the ball. Yoro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casemiro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Matheus Cunha looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Dovbyk. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're back on the ball again. Soulé might just make this. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. This to make it 1-0. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Searching pass he's played there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Soulé receives it in a... Soulé! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Ahmad. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Soulé. And they win it back again. Deftly away. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in. All the way back. Yoro. It's destined for the flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. And here's Ahmad. It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well read. Nice interception. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Manchester United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Diogo Dalot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to putt. And a shot! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball.
Decent chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Ahmad.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pellegrini. And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Burmo. Mancini gets across to intercept that. Šeško. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's on it. Can he get away? Now he's running away. And the shot! In he goes again. And that's a tidy finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ahmad.
Oh, really well played.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Malacia. Dovbik. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Pellegrini.
Roma really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Šeško. Diallo has the space to scheme. Tries a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Delivered with swing. And he can thump it away. Šeško distributed tidily. Nicely worked. Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Quality ball. And it's Pellegrini. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. Šeško. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristante. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Matheus Cunha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is a fantastic, tight venue. The New Balance Arena now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after recent renovations. And that gets things running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpected. Oh, he's been charged, surely! And there's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter, too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's De Rossi. Valverde. Played out to the left flank. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Over to the right flank, looking for options for movement. In towards the back stick. Hakimi with the clearance. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vieira. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gullit powering forward here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foot in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Spread out to the left. He's gone for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Rossi. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? That is lovely.
Such good technique.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Bergomi can get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going right the way across. Gullit. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. That was travelling. Hakimi is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Bronckhorst. Bale looking to add to his goal. Van Bronckhorst tries to play it through. That's the keeper's ball. Eze.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Valverde. Valverde makes a dash for it. And it's De Rossi. And it's Eze. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Takes a shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable class. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Valverde. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Great, he's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Rossi. And here's Dembele. And it's Valverde. Pele, who does have an assist to his name. Pullet. Pele. Goes looking wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very...
Vinicius Junior. He shapes to shoot. Just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. And the counter is on. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Bronckhorst going forward. Van Bronckhorst proves just a little bit too strong. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 2, Vieira. Numero 20, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's whipped it across. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Kudus. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, good read. Now, can they get him away? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That ball looks a good one. That's very neat. Ferran Torres! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And this is Dembele, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now that's well seen too. And he was quick to react. That's where it came from. Now it's Ferran Torres. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hakimi makes a move down the right. Almada. De Rossi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kudus.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Dembele. Almada. And this is Dembele. Ferran Torres! And he was there. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match...